What's up guys? Today we're going to go over a quick 15-minute workout that you can do at home. It's going to be a full body workout, minimal equipment needed. Ideally, all you need are a pair of power block dumbbells or Iron Master dumbbells or even just spin lock dumbbells. That way you have an adjustable weight range. Now if you only have one pair of dumbbells, say a 30-pound set, that's fine too. You can do this full body workout with that. You'll just have to do more reps until you feel that fatigue set in. So what this is going to be composed of is 5 exercises. That's going to be chest, back, legs, biceps, shoulders. Some of you might ask, well, what about, not shoulders, biceps and triceps. Some of you might ask, well, what about the shoulders? Well, most lifters have an overdeveloped front deltoid anyways from doing chest press, any form of bench. So we're just going to neglect that for the purposes of keeping this at 15 minutes. So without further ado, the first exercise is going to be a dumbbell floor press, because again, this is minimal equipment. So I'm going to assume that you don't even have a bench press at home or something that you can use as a bench. So we're going to do a floor press. All right, let's jump to it. All right, so first exercise, dumbbell bench press on the floor. So getting into position on the floor is a little bit different than with the bench, obviously. So what I like to do is set the dumbbells down, spread myself out. Now this part, be pretty careful not to sweep your lower back. Kind of rotate them back towards you. Lift them up on your hips. Lay flat. Alright, so again, this is going to be different than a bench press or doing really any sort of press with a bench. Your elbows and arms are obviously going to be fixed to the floor. So how we deal with that is, when we go up, just focus more on the concentric and eccentric portion. So just really slow, controlled movements. That way you're still getting a pretty good range of motion as well as some good time under tension. All right, so sets and reps are gonna vary depending on you, but you're gonna do 3 sets of that. After you get 3 sets of that, with a minute rest in between each, you're gonna jump into a back exercise, which we're gonna pan over to now. Exercise number 2, after you've completed your floor presses, it's gonna be a dumbbell row. So for this one, again, all you need is 2 dumbbells. Getting set up into form here, you really want to make sure to keep a straight lower back. You don't want to tweak your back on this. So as I like to set up, get my feet about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit closer, pop the butt out, keep that back straight, arms down, and you're not pulling straight up, your arms kind of coming at an angle, so you can really squeeze your upper back. Like that. And again, keeping the back straight, slight bend in the knees. You don't want to lock out your knees, you don't want to be like this. It's kind of a nice neutral position. All right. So same thing as with the floor press, 3 sets, 1 minute rest in between. We're now just about halfway done. Next exercise is going to be dumbbell squats. All right, exercise number 3 of 5 for the full body 15-minute workout is going to be dumbbell squats. So for this one, hopefully a lot of you are familiar with this already, but if not, I'm just gonna grab dumbbells, get set up for a squat position, and you're just gonna squat. Again, just like with the barbell squat or a goblet squat, keep your back straight, try not to round it. Come down to at least parallel. You don't need to go down as far as I am. Maybe about here for most people is parallel. If you can go down further, great. It really just depends on your hip and ankle flexibility. So, just like with the other 2, 3 sets, 1 minute rest in between. And now we're going on to the arms, biceps, and triceps. All right, we're almost there. So, you can do this exercise, I would say 3 to 4 times a week. This is a full body, so you do want to have at least a day's rest in between each. This will be great if you're just starting off, going to a gym or have minimal equipment at home. I wouldn't recommend doing this every day. Anyway, that aside, it's now time for the biceps. So you have 2 ways of doing this with your dumbbells. You can do a traditional curl. I just have my wrists out like this. Boom. So this is going to be just a traditional bicep curl. Or if you want to switch it up, you can do a hammer curl. This one's going to get a little bit more of the forearm involved, help with your grip strength. So, whichever way you want to do it, whatever's more comfortable for you. Some people, when they do a traditional bicep curl, they kind of bring their wrist in with it. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your wrist neutral. Because when you start to do this with dumbbells, you'll get wrist pain all along here. So try to avoid that. One more exercise, triceps, and then you're done. Last exercise is going to be a dumbbell skull crusher, again on the floor. This one might be a little interesting doing it on the floor. I'm not personally a huge fan of it, but again, if you have minimal equipment, these are the 5 best exercises I would do for a full body workout. So, just like with the dumbbell press, I'm going to carefully get on the floor, post up, arms straight up. Now the key here, what I see so many people do, is moving their whole arm like this. You don't want to do that. So this is supposed to be a tricep focused exercise. So arms straight up, keep the elbows locked, just bend from the elbows forward on your arms. Come down with control, and come up. Notice that below the elbow, it's staying, for the most part, stationary. The only bending part of my arm is from the elbow forward, my forearms. All right, so again, really just control the concentric and eccentric portions of this exercise to get the best pump possible. Once you're done with that, you've completed the 15-minute full body workout. Great job. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video or have any other ideas, or if you want to reach out and tell me what equipment you do have and kind of find out what exercises or workout plans you could do, leave a comment. I will get back to you. As one last thing, I do want to share a clip. I'm very happy. I just hit a 315 flat bench last night. So I'm going to upload that at the end of this video. That's been like a lifetime PR goal, so I'm very happy to have achieved that.